Hello everyone, I am Anuja Shrivastava and now I am going to start the next topic of the chapter 4, in which today I am going to teach you about the endocrine system. Previously I already taught you about the nervous system, the parts of nervous system and the neuron functional unit of the nervous system, and today I am going to teach you the second topic of this chapter, that is the endocrine system. Now what is endocrine system? Now this is the complete system present in our body which is going to control and coordinate the function, the vital process in our body, just like growth, development, reproduction and the other thing. And this process, this complete system is run by glands which are going to secrete some chemical substances, and that glands are known as the endocrine gland. Okay, that means this endocrine system is run with the help of these glands which are going to secrete some substances, those who are going to perform. Now in our body two types of glands are present, endocrine gland and exocrine gland. So the exocrine glands are that gland that produce that going to deliver their substances through the ducts. That means exocrine glands are having the ducts through which they are going to secrete the substances. Just like the salivary gland secretes the saliva through the salivary duct. But these endocrine gland, these do not have a duct, इनके पास duct नहीं होती है. That's why they are also known as ductless gland, and they are secreting their substance, their chemical substance directly through the blood stream. That means they do not have the gland, they secrete their chemical substances in the blood stream, and through the blood they are going to reach to the other organ. Now in the endocrine gland, they are secreting the chemical substance. That substances are known as the hormones. That means the substances, the chemical substances which are secreted by the endocrine gland, that substances are known as the hormones. And hormones are chemically protein. The hormones are chemically protein. They secretes in very less amount and they reach to the blood stream, and the site where they reach and they affect that parts of body are known as the target organs. That means the endocrine glands secrete the chemical substances which are known as the hormones. Hormones are chemically protein, and the glands are going to secrete the hormones, and that hormones passes through the blood stream and reaches to the particular organ where they have to show their effect, and that particular organ is known as the target organs. Okay. Now there is different types of endocrine gland present in our body, and they are performing the different functions. So let us see the different endocrine glands, their location. That means endocrine gland, their location, secreted hormone, and their functions. So the first endocrine gland, that is the pituitary gland. Now this pituitary gland, it is also known as the master gland. Now why it is known as the master gland, that I will tell you later on. Now first see the location. So where it is located? It is located at the base of the brain. Now the hormones secreted by this gland, so this pituitary gland secrete number of hormones just like the growth hormone, ADH, which is known as anti-diuretic hormone, ADCH, that means number of hormones are secreted by the pituitary gland, that's why it is known as the master gland. As well as the pituitary gland also regulate to secrete the other gland, that's why it is also known as the master gland. Now the function, because the hormone is secreted by pituitary gland is growth hormone, that's why it regulates the growth of bone. It regulates growth of bone. Now it also regulates the thyroxine gland to secrete their hormone. Now sometimes the gland secretes maximum amount of hormone and sometimes they secrete less amount of hormone due to some deficiency. So if it is going to secrete the huge amount of hormone, so growth will be maximum in the less age. So that disease is known as a gigantism. And if the hormone is secreted by less rather than their requirement, so they are having a disease which is known as the dwarfism. Now the second gland is the thyroid gland. So thyroid gland, where the thyroid gland is present, it is present in front of neck. Now the hormone which is secreted by the thyroxine gland, the hormone is the thyroxine. That means the thyroxine gland secrete the thyroxine hormone. Now what is the function of the thyroxine hormone? So thyroxine hormone, it is going to just control the metabolism and body growth. It also controls the cellular oxidation. Now the third gland is parathyroid. This gland is not given in your book, but this gland is also there, the parathyroid gland, and this gland is present behind the neck. Behind neck. The hormone which is secreted by the parathyroid is parathormone. Now the parathormone, it is also very important hormone. Why it is also very important hormone? Because it controls the calcium level in bone and blood. It controls calcium level in bone and blood. Now the next gland, let us see the next gland. So the next gland is the pancreas. This pancreas gland, I know you all have studied about the digestive gland, digestive system. So pancreas is located below the stomach. It is located below stomach. Now the hormone secreted by pancreas is insulin. This is the main hormone. The pancreas is also going to secrete glucagon. Okay, that means these are two main hormones secreted by the pancreas, insulin and glucagon. And what is their function? So their function is very important because they regulate the blood sugar level. Now the next gland is the adrenal gland. This adrenal gland, this gland is going to secrete the hormone, name is the adrenaline. oh sorry, the location, first I have to write the location. The location of adrenal gland is above kidney. It is located above kidney. Now the hormone secreted by adrenal gland is adrenaline. Now this gland is very, very important, and the hormone which is secreted by this gland, it is also very important. Adrenal gland, it is also known as the emergency gland. And why it is known as the emergency gland? Because it regulates the stress response. It regulates the stress response and cope up the body to deal with the stress. Regulate body with stress. Okay, so after adrenal gland, the next gland is the ovary. This gland is present only in female. Now what is the location of ovary? So ovary is located both sides of the uterus. Now the hormone which is secreted by the ovary, that is estrogen, and one more hormone is secreted by this, that is progesterone. Now what is the need of this estrogen and progesterone? So these both hormone controls the female sexual character. Control female sexual character. And they also help in maturing egg. Okay, now next move towards the other glands. So the next gland is the testis. This gland, it is present only in male. And what is the location of the testis? So it is present in male in scrotal sac. Now the hormone which is secreted by this, that is the testosterone. Now what is the function of this testosterone? So just like the female, it controls sexual character in male. And it also helps in the formation of sperm or production of sperm. Now one more gland is there which is not given in your book, that is the pineal gland. This gland is present near cranial cavity. The hormone which is secreted by this gland is melatonin. And why this hormone is very important? Because this hormone regulates the sleep-wake cycle. It controls sleep-wake cycle. Okay, so this is all about the endocrine gland and the different hormones and their function which is secreted by the endocrine gland. I hope you all understand this topic. This topic is very, very important. So watch this video carefully and learn all these hormones, these glands and their functions. Till then, bye bye. We will meet in the next video.